Hey friends, welcome back to Let's Play Alpha Sapphire. This is episode number 51, and as you can see we are back in Flarbor Town because I decided I will go ahead and teach, or reteach, some sleep-inducing moves to a few of my Pokemon. And I think we have at least 2 heart scales from our beach adventures, so not only do they help with our training, they also help with this. So I'm going to go ahead and teach Sing to Ava and Grass Whistle to Lily. Oh, Sky Attack. That's actually it's a pretty good move, but it takes 2 turns and you're not immune during your first turn, so not really my favorite move, but it is very powerful. Also, Dragon Dance. I'm very tempted to teach it Dragon Dance. That would make it very, very powerful, but um, I thought I could learn Sing. There it is. But I'm not sure we have the move slot for Dragon Dance. I'd rather have... Um, so even though Earthquake and um, a Fairy move would have very good coverage, they don't have perfect coverage, and there are also a lot of Pokemon that resist Secret Power but are not weak to Earthquake and take it neutrally because of a secondary typing. So because of that, I wouldn't mind getting Flamethrower as well, which is kind of my goal. And I'll eventually replace Fly with Flamethrower, although I might also replace Fly with Dragon Dance. A Dragon Dance, Roost, Earthquake, and a Normal type move that becomes a Fairy type move would be a very powerful combination. Let's go ahead and get rid of Earthquake for now. And of course we have the TMs, we can reteach it to Ava after this ordeal is over. But I think if we're going to have to catch Kyogre, which I don't know that we are, but I'm pretty sure in the original game this is when you catch them, so I'd like to be ready for that. I also bought a bunch of Pokeballs before, like I said, because I was thinking you had to catch them perhaps at the Seafloor Cavern. Alright, Lily can also learn a move. I was hoping one of my Pokemon might be able to learn Yawn, like maybe Dan, but turns out he cannot, at least not by leveling up. Unfortunately, Grass Whistle is not as good as Sleep Powder. It's not as accurate, but it is what it is. So, and let's go ahead and get rid of just, I guess, Dazzling Gleam for now. Probably doesn't matter too much which one we choose, since we have all these fancy TMs. All right, very good. Also, thankfully, it seems like the legendary Pokemon that are on the covers of the games, like Kyogre and Groudon and Dialga and Palkia, tend to have a much higher catch rate than other legendaries. I think it's like 45 versus like 3 or something. So, I mean, I remember back in the day, like trying to catch, was it Lugia or Zapdos? Again, down at the Outer Banks, and spending like, we were like watching a movie with the family, and I spent like the whole time trying to catch Zapdos or whatever it was. Might have been like Zapdos in my Fire Red, just for fun to catch something. But, it was definitely a bit of a pain, because it's so hard to capture. It's actually kind of like, I think legendaries should be really hard to capture. Like, that's the one trade-off for them. Because once you get them, they're pretty much incredibly overpowered. Like if you use Groudon or Kyogre, even non-primal Groudon or Kyogre, I bet you could sweep through most of the Elite Four pretty easily. So we will not be, of course. We'll be using our normal team, but if we did, it would make the game from this point on, I suspect, very easy. Also, we have a Silver Crown, it looks like, so we caught all the Pokemon in the water, but not all the ones from fishing, which I guess would make it gold. But alright, so this is our team. I'm going to leave Ava up first, just in case we have to fight anybody. Hopefully, us and Team Aqua and Team Magmar are a little bit beyond the point of fighting now. Right, where's that bridge? Is it over here? Nope. How about over here? Nope. And I'm sure all these doors are locked. Well, I assume you can get to the bridge from either side, otherwise it wouldn't be a very good bridge. Can I go around this way? Okay, maybe it's just not a very useful bridge. And surf it is. See, I suspect even Primal Kyogre will have a catch rate of like 45 or so, which will make it a little bit quicker to catch. See, why didn't they put a stair here? This is very poor city planning. Gotta go all the way up to go down. And look who it is, our old friend Steven. Owen, so you have come. I have been waiting for you. What terrible rain. It feels as though the entire world will be washed away. Ah, yes. You need to hear what my friend has to say. My name is Wallace. I am this town's gym leader. I've also been entrusted with protection of the Cave of Origin. This downpour is being caused by a power emanating from the Cave of Origin. That is the red orb. I see. Follow me. This rain. People and Pokemon need water to live. So why does this rain fill us with so much dread? The rain clouds massing over Setopolis keep building. Soon they will extend over all of Hoenn. If that were to happen. Yeah, I imagine rain is good. Too much rain could result in massive flooding, which can be devastating. And Hoenn is a region surrounded by water, as I said before, so it's more at risk than other regions, although I guess in time they would all eventually succumb. Team Aqua and Team Magma. We have been expecting you. Archie, I'm going to hand over that thing we developed to this kid, alright? Yes. The Aqua Suit, take it. Ah, so that's where that comes in. I was wondering about that. I don't think you need it in the original game, but I guess you do in this one. This super high-performance protective suit was made with combined technology of the Devon Corporation and Team Aqua. That's right, she used to work for Devon. We actually prepared it in anticipation of coming into contact with Kyogre. I'll just leave it with you. But, even if you put that thing on, do you really think you'll be able to make it all the way down to where Kyogre waits? The energy overflowing from this shrine is certainly much more powerful than we had anticipated. Its influence is making the current grow stronger. There is nothing to fear. The red orb he bears. Its ancient power will protect both the boy and his Pokémon. So that is it. Now that you mention it, I do remember the elderly couple at Mount Pyre saying such. The blue orb is capable of releasing Kyogre's full power, of reverting it to its primal form, while the red orb has the power to quell that flood of power. Yes, the energy overflowing from the Cave of Origin just now. It is the very energy that gives Kyogre its power. With the red orb, which contains the power to suppress that, it should be possible to calm the force of this great flood. Of course, the red orb's power alone will not lead you to where Kyogre waits. You will not reach Hoenn's core that way. Use the suit that you were given. With that, it will finally become possible to stand up against the forces of nature. Hoenn, to think that you have the red orb. You'll be okay. You and your Pokemon can handle it, whatever happens. I believe that. No man or woman from Setopolis is permitted to enter the Cave of Origin, but you must go. Together with your red orb, you must go regardless of what awaits you inside that cave. We will also work to mobilize our team members and offer help to people and Pokemon who are suffering most due to this disaster. Now is the time when we all must simply do the best that we can within our chosen roles. And you, child. No, you are not acting as a mere child today. Trainer, I am sorry to say that we have put the greatest burden on your shoulders alone. But I trust you to take care of this. Sorry. I'm begging, so save us, the world, and Kyogre. Well, at least Archie realizes his mistake. Oh, and May's here. More talking, yay. Like, come on, guys, the world is waiting. Let me go get on with it. Owen, I heard on the news that things were going haywire around Setopolis. And then I saw you on BuzzNav, Owen. I couldn't just sit there and do nothing when I knew you were here in the thick of it, so I came flying. Ah, isn't that Team Aqua and Team Magma? Okay, can I just say that I am, like, shocked and confused on so many levels right now? This is probably something way bigger than I can even imagine, isn't it? So I'm not even going to ask right now. I'm going to try to find what I can do to help, and I'm going to do my best with that. And I'm going to keep on hoping and believing that you'll be okay out there, Owen. Because you're the best friend I have. Oh, thank you, May. You are a good friend too. But now I must go inside the Cave of Origin and face the greatest test yet. The legend told by the man on Mount Pyre wasn't a made-up story after all. The natural balance of things is going through a wrenching shift here in Hoenn. Indeed it is. Alright guys, you ready for it? Here we go. So obviously my memory is very foggy, being half a lifetime ago. Um, but I thought the cave was just a very simple cave. Like, you go in, you face Kyogre, and that's almost it in the original games. I'm curious to see if there's going to be more to it with all this build-up. Looks like we can find Sableye, Zubat, and Golbat here. I'll probably use a Repel, just so we don't have to waste time with them. I don't have a Sableye or a Zubat or Golbat, but um, not really too interested in them. I'm much more interested in other Pokemon in this cave. It's cool how Wallace is involved too. You get to kind of get a sneak preview of your next big opponent. There's always something special about like the 8th gym leader, just because they're the ones that are like right on the cusp between gym leader and Elite Four member. A lot of times you'll hear about them challenging the Elite Four or even wanting to become part of the Elite Four. Actually, fun fact that I don't think will be a spoiler. I certainly hope it won't. Uh-oh. What was that? I have a tremor, it seems. Ooh, 2 ways to go. Let's go this way first. In Emerald and Emerald only, I don't think in this game. Hey, who needs an item finder, right? Actually, the fact that we're going down here, let's, and the earthquake also suggests we're going the right way. Oh, can we not go up steps on a bike? Yes, we can. Okay, good. Let's go this way first, see if there might be a cool item here or something. No, but if I use Rock Smash... Alright, I really don't like doing this, but I am curious what's over there, so let's go ahead and use Rock Smash. Alright, so spoiler alert for Emerald. If you care about Emerald, go ahead and mute yourself for like 30 seconds, but Wallace actually, Steven kind of retires as the champion, and Wallace takes over. Also, sorry if you guys hadn't figured out that Steven's the champion. I think I mentioned that in like the first episode, but also pretty obvious at this point. So it's kind of cool, but honestly, I think Steven makes a better champion, so I'm glad Wallace is the gym leader. And he's replaced by a guy who's kind of like the exact same person, but he's his older mentor. Rock Smash will be under R, obviously. There it is. Let's teach it to Slate. Hopefully we'll have a chance to kind of replace our movesets before we face anybody after Kyogre. I really love Rock Polish. It's been really useful, but let's get rid of it for today, and then we'll replace it later on. Alright, Slate. Wait, is this not... Are these not Rock Smash rocks? And what are they? Why do they look different? Nope, do not want to save. I do have Rock Smash, right? Yes, I do. Well, that was a waste. Now I can't delete it because it's an HM move. I just assumed they were different colors, therefore this will be the Rock Smash rock, and it's blocking the way, so... I guess you have to come... So either you have to go around a different way to get to that cave, or perhaps those rocks only clear after Kyogre's defeated. Maybe the earthquakes take down the rocks, I don't know. Anyway. I hear Kyogre. Must be going the right way. Also because there's no other way to go. This is more like what I remember, where it's just kind of a blank cave. Preparing you for your confrontation. Any items around here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, also, I did look back at the last episode where for some reason I was thinking that our Fairy-type Secret Power was not super effective against Mega Sharpedo, but it was. I just clicked A very quickly and didn't see it at the time. Alright, well, it's a good thing we have Surf. Wonder if we'll need Dive in our suit. I do hope we get to face like Primal Kyogre, not just regular Kyogre, but the whole Red Orb thing makes me think maybe we can use the Red Orb to whittle its power away. What would be really cool is like if you have to face Primal Kyogre and just defeat it, and then once you defeat it, you can use the Red Orb and face it again to catch it. Oh, and fitted the suit with the Red Orb. Alright, Kyogre, come out and face me. Rawr! I guess he said that. I didn't really need to say it, but anyway. You can hear a voice from within the Aqua Suit. Hey, you read me, little scamp? It's me, Archie. There's a device built into that suit that lets me talk to you. Oh, glad I'm not hearing voices. We're getting readings up here that look as though Kyogre's appeared. I'd guess you're staring right at it, if I'm not mistaken. Don't be afraid, scamp. You lead right onto that beastie. You leap right onto that beastie's back. Then let take you to loss of signal. The sound cut out. So it's not primal verted yet, but they said this energy from this place is what it needs, plus the blue orb. Let's see if it's about to. No, I'm just riding it for now. Huh. Thought Kyogre was a lot bigger than that. Where are we going? This is cool. There's even like static on the Pokénav. This must be it, the heart of Hoenn. This is definitely a lot cooler than the original game. Alright, can I even like change my Pokemon and all? Yeah, I can still do that, thankfully, and use items, I assume, but no Buzznav, no map. Probably no need to use Repel here. I expect there's no Pokemon except Kyogre. Beautiful cave. So I don't want to save just in case my recording crashes or my game crashes or something like that, but I guess really the recording. Let's hope we don't knock out Kyogre. I don't have like False Swipe or one of those moves. Also, let's lead with I don't know what level it's going to be at. That's the scary part here. So I want to put it to sleep first thing and then do some damage. Let's bring out, well, I don't know if we have to defeat it first or what. Um, hmm. Let's leave Ava out because she's pretty powerful, can resist it, can use Sing. Well, see, I'm torn. Right, let's go with Lily. Lily's also one of our sleep users. Alright, Dan, you are up. Is my final answer. Hopefully Boomburst doesn't knock it out, but we'll see. Worst case, if we do accidentally knock it out, I'll probably just reset and then off screen go back and edit the videos together. So I can come back here and give it another shot. So you guys want to watch me walking all the way back. Redoing those conversations again. Here we go. And there it is. Primal Kyogre. One of the most powerful Pokemon there is. Kyogre appeared. Alright, level 45. That seems appropriate. It's probably the same level it was before. And with Primordial Sea, it's like a more powerful Rain Dance. It doesn't last like 5 or if you have a Damp Rock 8 turns like normal Rain Dance does, or even like the ability, or Rainbow, like the ability Drizzle does, which like Pelipper can have or Kyogre normally has. Instead, it just lasts as long as Kyogre's on the field, unless it's overridden by another super powerful weather ability. So what this does is fire moves actually will do nothing at all, not even half damage. They just fizzle out and do nothing. Water moves are increased. It's the same as regular Rain Dance. It's like fire moves do nothing, and if you try to use like Sunny Day or Hail, it'll just fail. So let's go for Boom Burst. Kyogre has a very good special defense. Aqua Ring. I think that's going to heal it, actually, which might make this a little more difficult. Wow, you can see how little even Boom Burst did from Dan, which is a very powerful attack. Origin Pulse, that's kind of its signature move. I think it's 110 base power. It's not entirely accurate, but wow. In the rain, it does a lot of damage. So are we supposed to catch Kyogre or just defeat it? I almost want to, like, you can run away, so probably catch it. Or I wonder if you, it says you can run away. I wonder if you actually can, though. So I might have to just, I might have to put it to sleep so to not take any more damage. But let's see what, I think it has a better special defense than defense, maybe? So let's try a high jump kick, and please hit. This will be a good one to hit. Okay, good. There you go, did a lot of damage. Now he will heal a little bit. Question is, do I think he can take like an Earthquake or a Stone Edge? So high jump kick is 120, it gets stab. It's not super effective though. So Earthquake will do about, what, 100 to 180, whatever that divides out to be. So that's like 45%, I think. Or no, 55%, as much as high jump kick will. Will Kyogre survive that? Probably not. It would be really great right now if I had a Pokemon that had the ability Water Absorb, but I don't. I just don't want to knock it out because I'll have to reset. I think after one more Aqua Ring, it should be able to survive. Let's go for a Flare Blitz. I know it's going to do nothing. You guys can at least see if it's allowed. Oh, and it turns out this Primal Kyogre is faster, and it used Origin Pulse, and it hit. There was no way 4 was going to survive either way, so... Alright. Let's bring in... use next Pokemon for sure. Alright, let's bring in Ava. Probably a good time. And despite being a cloud-based Pokemon, she cannot have the ability Cloud 9, which I think... I don't know if that still works or not to interrupt the weather. I know Rayquaza's Airlock does, even normal Rayquaza's Airlock. Alright, so let's Mega Evolve and use Sing. I'm sure we won't be faster, but at least being Dragon will resist water, so we might have a shot to survive. I don't know. And we're in a cave, so we can maybe lower its accuracy, but we can't put it to sleep with Secret Power. I don't think. So let's really hope that Sing hits. Alright, since we Mega Evolve first, we'll actually have some better defenses. Body Slam, so it does know a normal attack. It'll do a lot of damage as well, but not quite as much as Origin Pulse would. Okay, Sing hits, that's great. Yeah, that Aqua Ring is giving you a little more health each time. Just to play it a little bit safe, in more ways than one, I'm going to use Roost. Just so we'll be fully healed up, we can take an Origin Pulse pretty easily, and so that Kyogre will get a little more health back. So just in case Secret Power does more than I think it will, Kyogre will be okay. Although I'm thinking, yeah, there's no way Kyogre's going to be taking that much damage from Secret Power. It's just way too powerful. Alright. What did that do? Its attack fell. Well, Body Slam will do less. To heal just a little bit. Let's go ahead and throw a Pokeball, because it's going to be close by using another Secret Power, so let's just start throwing Pokeballs, and if it keeps healing... I'm not sure, I think Aqua Ring used to only last for 5 turns. Maybe it now lasts until you switch, which would make sense. Not going to use our Master Ball, we could, but we don't really need to. Oh, I didn't buy more Net Balls, I should have though. I feel like they would be very useful here. Let's use... Dust Balls would be really good. I think... let me just look up Dive Ball real quick. I just want to see what the best one is. Dive Ball, here we go. It will in generation... Or it's the same in every generation, I guess. 3.5. So I don't think we're going to have better than 3.5. Now it says while you're surfing, fishing, or underwater. I don't know if that counts. Now Netball definitely counts, it's a water type. But we are in a cave, I'm pretty sure, so Dust Ball is times 3. Netball... Let's use a Netball. Because that'll definitely get the bonus here, being against a water type. I should have bought more of those. I thought I had more, or I would have stopped and bought more. Alright, 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shake. Oh, not quite. I thought we might already have it. Kind of glad that would have been very easy. Kyogre woke up. Oh no, Ice Beam! Okay, that's going to be super effective. That's going to do a ton of damage here. Oh, and it knocked out. Wow, okay, it knows some really good moves. Ah, that's unfortunate. And it heals up a little more. I was thinking maybe, because Altaria obviously is doubly weak to Ice Beam, but Mega Altaria is only singly weak and has better special defenses, so I was thinking we might have a chance. Alright, Lily. I'm scared to use Giga Drain because I think it's going to knock it out. And if he uses Ice Beam, it's going to knock out Berselia, but Body Slam. Okay, with the attack drop, I might be able to survive a Body Slam. Probably only because of the attack drop. Actually, I probably could have survived either way. Oh no, it avoided it. It's healing more. Alright, so what's it gonna do? Body Slam. Okay, as long as we don't get like a really... As long as he doesn't get like a really good damage roll. Critical hit! Or a critical hit. So now we can't put it to sleep at all. Well, this is not going well. So I'm sure we could defeat Kyogre. The question is, I don't want to defeat it though, I want to catch it. And unfortunately, the rest of Pokemon can't do too much damage to it. Okay, let's use Slate first. Maybe I should use Revives here. I'm kind of okay with using Revives and stuff during battles to capture Pokemon because okay, lower its defense, but that wouldn't really matter too much at this stage. Because if you wanted to defeat the wild Pokemon, you could pretty easily. So I feel like using the Revives doesn't rob you of the challenge. Alright. We can use one more Zen Headbutt. Aqua Ring is fine. Anything... Oh, I missed. So as long as it doesn't use Origin Pulse, I think Slate can take whatever it can throw at us. Body Slam, good. Just because I said that I was waiting for it to use Origin Pulse. And the Rocky Helmet hurt it. Ooh, interesting. So I gotta be careful here. I can knock out Kyogre accidentally, which I did. Alright, so, sorry guys. I'm gonna go ahead and reset the game, and we'll give this another shot. Alright guys, we are back. Once again, I'm here in front of Kyogre. No need to use another repel. Don't want to repel Kyogre, and he's a higher level anyway. And he's an overworld Pokemon, so we definitely can't. So I did, I retaught Sing and Grass Whistle. I also went to Rustboro and got a bunch of net balls. I think I got like 15, because we do have other balls as well, and I don't think we'll need that many. And I also decided I will go ahead and use Revives if it makes sense to. I went back and watched just an episode of my Hardcore Let's Play, a little piece of it to see if that's what I did last time, and it was, which makes sense. So had to kind of remind myself of my own self-imposed rules, but because the goal here is to catch them and not really like beat them in combat, I don't mind using in-battle items against a wild Pokemon. I get to watch the Primal Reversion yet again. Figured that cutscene was worth watching twice. And I do still have Altaria in the lead. Maybe should have switched, but I didn't. Or is it Altaria? Who did I have in the lead last time? Well, I guess it probably still is Altaria because I didn't switch it out before I fought Kyogre, and I didn't save again just because I'm always petrified that like my hard drive's gonna suddenly die, and then I'll never have a recording of this part of the series. So all right, so it is Altaria. So as long as we don't use Ice Beam, that's pretty good. Now, the question is, do I risk the Sing right away, or do I go for Secret Power first? Not sure which will make my odds be better in the end. Let's go for Sing, just to reduce the amount of chances it'll have to use Ice Beam. So if I did have Dragon Dance, I could go faster than Kyogre and also do more damage to it, but just don't really have the move slot for it. Oh no, Ice Beam! So let's see, this is probably going to be a one-hit knockout again. Yeah, Kyogre's just so powerful that even a Pokemon as defensive as Altaria can't survive that. So maybe this would be a good option actually. Well, no, I need the Altaria Knight. I was going to say this could be a good option to use the Ice Resist Berry on it. But I can't hold both that and the Altaria Knight. Alright, well, High Jump Kick did a lot of damage. Let's try that. And Ice Beam is fine against 4. It'll still do a lot of damage. Almost half. Oh, crit, okay. But not nearly as much as one of the other moves would. Okay, so I'm going to use this turn to go ahead and revive. Oh, I guess it's a status condition. First time I've used Revive in battle, actually. in this game. I could also use it like I could use one of my max revives because I might as well use them now because this is the time to do it. But I bet you there'll be a lot of other legendaries we catch later in the game, so I'm gonna save them for that and just use a or a regular revive for now. All right. I'm scared to use even like an earthquake because I think it'll knock it out. It's gonna be, yeah, I'm pretty sure it would knock it out. It would be close because it will do a little more than half of what high jump kick did. Oh, it would be so close. If it had Aqua Ring going, I would use it, but it doesn't, so I won't. All right, Inga, that seems to have been the right bet. So I don't know, how much health does Altaria have? I haven't been buying like hyper potions or anything. Do we have any lemonade? I don't see any lemonade actually. Do have some soda pop? And then we just check its health just because we don't have many items to use. So Altaria needs 59 HP more, so soda pop is fine. In fact, a fresh water would almost be fine, but not quite. Could heal up forward a little bit as well, just to buy more time, but it wouldn't matter because there's the Origin Pulse. And unless you have a Pokemon that, maybe you have like a Ludicolo that doubly resists it, or a Pokemon with Water Absorb, otherwise anything is going to take huge damage from that ability in the rain. Alright, so let's try this again, now that it's a little bit lower. And, oh, can we Mega, oh, we can't Mega Evolve again, because you can only Mega Evolve once per battle. Alright, I wasn't sure how that worked with the whole revive thing, but now I know. That's not great, because now I will take a lot more damage from Body Slam than Mega Altaria would. Oh, and we're paralyzed. Okay, but I could use an item here. No, we're fully paralyzed. I guess I should, so... Well, I can always buy more full restores, even though I only have one. I have to make a note to buy some of these things once I have more money, just for occasions such as this. Please don't use Ice Beam, Body Slam, good. If I would have used Ice Beam, this would have been all for naught. Alright, so without the crit, it doesn't quite do half. So we have to take one more ability, though. Another Body Slam, don't be a crit, don't be a crit. And Sing Hit, yes, sweet, okay. So now I'm wondering, should I heal up? Should I go for just an item? Should I use, I don't use Fly, because then it's going to be 2 turns of sleep wasted. I could use Secret Power, but it wouldn't do that much damage because I don't have Stab anymore, I don't have Fairy Aura. But I could lower its attack. Let's, alright. Let's start by healing up. Because I bet you Altaria could probably survive a Water Spout. It would be really close. But only because we resist it. Let's use a Hyper Potion. I'll need to buy more of those as well. And we're guaranteed at least 1 turn of sleep. So this is our 1 turn of sleep guaranteed. Oh, you know what? That was probably dumb. You know, I should have used... Because the item always goes first. So I should have used, actually, I think, Secret Power first. Because now Kyogre has a chance to wake up, and there it is, and there's the Ice Beam. So see, if I had waited to use a Hyper Potion, I wouldn't even used it, because it would have knocked me out, but I wouldn't have wasted the turn, and I would have gotten off some more damage, so... Alright, well... We can revive Altaria. But let's try to use Lily and see if she can do some more damage to it. Maybe with a Sludge Bomb. We're going to start with Grass Whistle, though, because without Grass Whistle I probably won't survive long enough. And there goes the Aqua Ring. Kyogre waited a little bit longer this time. You can tell the devs definitely plan out the moveset when they know that you're going to catch it at a certain level, so they kind of plan its moveset accordingly. Thankfully, Grass Whistle worked. I do think Giga Drain would probably knock it out with the Miracle Seed and all. We can't poison it because it's already asleep, so let's go for Sludge Bomb. Unless it's a crit, it should survive this Sludge Bomb. Oh yeah, with plenty of health to spare, especially after... You know, that being the case, it probably could have survived Giga Drain, now that I think of it, but maybe not anymore. I just don't want to knock it out again, so let's use... If I can get it to like red or even like really low orange and it's asleep, then I'll... Okay. Stay asleep, stay asleep. Well, wait, it went first, right? So, okay, it's just out of the red. Let's go ahead and start throwing some Pokeballs at it, though. So I bought a bunch of Netballs, which has a 3.5 multiplier, whereas the Dust Ball only has a 3 times multiplier. And a regular Ultra Ball only has 2 times, so if you can, try to use a different ball than an Ultra Ball in these later games. Not even one shake. Fast asleep though, okay, good. So I think it might have one more turn of sleep, depending on how it works out. Let's use Sludge Bomb, which should be able to survive this. Oh, won't get the chance. It's so hard when the enemy Pokemon is faster. I almost consider just teaching really Stun Spore instead of Sleep Powder, because if you stun it, it's just stun the rest of the battle. It can't wake up from stun like it can from sleep. Alright, so let's bring in... I don't have Bulldoze anymore, do I? And I didn't replace Rock Smash this time, so I could be faster, but I'd like to actually slow it down. But I have systematically gotten rid of all my slowing down moves, so... Alright, Dan, let's see what a Boom Burst will do. I know I tried it last time, I don't think it did enough to knock it out. Unless we get a crit, which I really hope we don't. I have to listen to Archie and Maxie and Wallace and all speak again. Okay, perfect. Now it's not asleep. But while it's so low, let's go ahead and give it a shot. Might get lucky. My theory is I could probably just bring in Melodic, and Melodic could probably survive anything Kyogre wants to throw at it pretty well. Not even one shake, so I wonder if its catch rate is kind of low. Or if maybe 45 is just not as low as it seems. Still in the red though. One more and then I'll go ahead and start using some heal items once its health gets a little bit higher. Try to put it back to sleep, because sleep really increases the chances of getting caught. 2 shakes, 3 shakes. Not quite. And Origin Pulse. Oh, but Dan avoided it. Good job, Dan. Alright. Dan the man. Okay, so let's start with another revive. We only have 1 max revive anyway. I guess I could buy those like herbs that are max revives. They just make your Pokemon not like you, but I really don't want to use those. Always feel bad, or I would feel bad if I did that. I don't think I ever have. Alright, so once again we can use some Soda Pop, even though that's more than Ava's daily recommended amount of Soda Pop for the day. This is a special occasion. Alright. So I could heal up Dan, but let's hope that it doesn't use Origin Pulse and that I can survive another attack and hit back with a non-crit Boom Burst. Ice Beam I don't know about this. This might knock me out. Yeah. Kyogre's special attack is much better than its attack, which is why I did more than Body Slam. So I would have loved to get at least some more damage on it. Alright, Ava. Time to sing us a song. Origin Pulse. I think I can survive this. Dig in deep. No, even me not very effective. Oh, it was a crit. Okay, maybe that's why. We've gotten kind of unlucky. We've gotten, I guess, a little bit lucky with like the Grass Whistle and the Sing, but less lucky with other things. Alright, so here's my kind of long-term strategy, is just bring in Eve, and while, let's see, I need a revive actually. While Eve is taking some hits for us, we can revive. I mean, I guess Ava probably could take an Origin Pulse without the crit. So let's try that again. And we avoided the attack, very nice. I'm going to go ahead and use a revive against Lily as well, or on Lily as well, I should say. So it's kind of interesting that even though, you can drag this battle out really long with items, but Kyogre is also healing a bit each turn, so it's a really cool ability they taught it with Aqua Ring. Groudon probably doesn't have any similar ability, so I imagine Groudon's actually probably a lot easier to catch. But of course it's not easy either. And once again we'll use some healing items here. Always have my berries as well. They do heal a little bit slower. Alright, Ava's healed a bit. Time to see how much an Origin Pulse does against Melodic, who is very special defensive. Wow, see how much it did against... That's against Eve. I said Ava, I meant Eve. Who, like I said, is very special defensive and resisted as well. Maybe I should have bought more Hyper Potions. No Moo Milk in this game. Moo Milk was really useful in Heart Gold, because it healed 100 health, which was just the right amount in between like Soda Pop and Hyper Potion. Alright, so the trouble is Eve can't really do much damage to it. I do think what I'm going to do is if I fail here, then I'll probably go back and just teach Roselia Stun Spore instead. Which I already saved it though after that, so I'll have to use another Heart Scale, but oh well. Once again, I'm looking in the wrong pocket. I'm just going to use a fresh water just because we were running low on Soda Pop. Plus, Lily is a plant, so she probably appreciates that a little bit more. Body Slam would actually do the most damage here because Eve does not resist it. And it hits her on a weaker defensive side, but still not too much. So I wonder, is Hyper Beam even going to do more damage than it's going to heal with Aqua Ring? If not, I might as well just let Eve faint. In fact, I guess that's what I'm kind of doing now, but I might try to do some damage on the way out. Or you know what else I could do? I could revive, like, Ford. That might be a better idea. Although, alright, let's try this Ice Beam. Good. Alright, Eve needs to recharge. Yeah, it was kind of a waste of a turn, but that's okay. Alright, sorry this is taking so long, guys, but it's kind of a matter of luck, so only so much I can do. We know 4 can do a ton of damage, even not being Mega Evolved, he can do a ton of damage with High Jump Kick, which might just be what I need. Now he can resist a Ice Beam or even probably a Body Slam. Let's give him some fresh water too, heal him most of the way. And if Kyogre doesn't defeat Ice Beam, that'll do it. Otherwise I was going to use maybe a Citrus Berry to top off Ford. Alright, so we'll just have to hope for an Ice Beam or a Origin Pulse Miss or a Aqua Ring. Yeah, I do think we need to get some more damage on it, now that it's almost completely healed. Sleep is so much better, but Origin Pulse, and it hits, of course. It's so much better in terms of the catch rate, but it just, the trouble of trying to get it to sleep, especially having like slower Pokemon that are weak to one of its moves, this is becoming more difficult than it's worth. So I think next time I'm going to just paralyze it, if there is a next time, and go from there. Alright, let's see. Slate resists most of his moves, except for Origin Pulse, obviously, which might even miss. So, let's use Rock Polish, just because then I can use Send Headbutt to maybe flinch it. Please don't get paralyzed. Good. Oh, right, in the Rocky Helmet, so I do have to be a little careful there. I thought about taking that off, but I didn't, because it is nice to get some extra damage on Kyogre. Usually. And of course, Headbutt can miss as well, but we'll see if it does. Critical hit, very nice. Didn't flinch it. It might paralyze me. Okay, it did not, so now if it uses another Body Slam, it might get knocked out, so let's give it one more turn of healing up. We'll use a Death Ball just because there's always a chance. Even if it had a full HP, there's always at least like a 1 in 255 chance, which is not nothing. And with his health lowered, oh, we got it! Okay, so see, all that trouble putting it to sleep, and didn't really need to in the end. And we got lots of experience for it. Spread across our team. Pokemon 207, Kyogre. That's Hoenn Dex 207, obviously. Kyogre is said to be the personification of the sea itself. Legends tell of its many clashes with Groudon, as each sought to gain the power of nature. It's Cry. It's animation. We will not give Kyogre a nickname because as powerful as it is, and as it's a pretty cool Pokemon, I do like Kyogre a lot. Um, but I'd rather have a non-legendary like Eve or Melodic. Time to get out of here while we still can. There's Cetopolis. Is it just me or were there some bridges in there that don't really exist? I feel like there were. And there goes the storm. Oh, what is that? Is that like a rocket ship going up? Could be. We do still have to go to the Space Center, so that might be next episode. Oh, and I see a Megastone now. See, this would be the point where I think Blazikenite would make sense to get a Blazikenite like falling from the sky and it lands there and then you find it in your hometown for your starter. I think that would have made a lot more balanced and a lot more sensible. But anyway. Oh, that's at Evergrande City. Or Evergrande City. Wally's there. Seems he's actually ahead of me in our gym challenge then. Looks like Lily Cove, all the Team Aqua grunts. The Whalmer. There's the Space Center. And there's Matt, looking happy for his bro. And there's May and Steven, back here in Cetopolis. Owen! It's really over, isn't it? Owen, we owe you great thanks. Look above you. The sky over Cetopolis has returned to normal. Not sure the starfall is normal, but better than normal. Not sure who's talking. I think Shelly. The power which had been pooling within the Cave of Origin is now flowing back out into the world. It's so warm. Just now my heart felt like it was about to be crushed by uncertainty and terror, but now it feels like it's been softly set at ease. The land or the sea, humans or Pokemon, where we sought to bring happiness to only one, we nearly destroyed both. Now the world's balance is restored to its natural state. Perhaps this is the time we must reconsider our ideals. Do you not agree, Archie? Yeah, you're right, Maxie. What you're saying is only natural, I know that, but still, I can't just change. The world I believe to be ideal, the kind of world that I dreamed of making, where I could live alongside my beloved Pokemon, that hasn't changed. I know I've got nothing to stand on after causing this much hurt, but... That's right. You caused a big fuss there when you almost brought about the downfall of the world, you big dolt. No matter how much you beg, no one can forgive that. But, do you really need their forgiveness, though? Even if you are a big dolt who no one in the world will ever forgive, I'll stay with you. I'll stay with you forever. Aw. So please, stop going out on your own and acting crazy. You're our Team Aqua's leader, and we're your friends after all. Shelly. Sorry, and thanks. We adults have a duty to pass this world along to the next generation. A world worth passing along. What is it we truly need to do to create such a world? Take each other's hand in friendship, or fight for the right of supremacy? I think it is time we consider this again with our team members and break down the wall between us. Alright, you little scamp. You managed to use that red orb. So now let's see you try this on for size. If you give it to Kyogre, you should be able to control its primal reversion. The blue orb. Well, thank you, Archie. I feel like we should return it to Mount Pyre, though. Maybe we'll try just to see what they say. Farewell. See ya. Alright, well, nice seeing you guys and fighting you guys and working with you all. Team Magma and Team Aqua are made up of people with completely opposing ideals and goals, but perhaps even they can learn to meet halfway, one small concession at a time. If only the real world could do the same, but sometimes it's not that easy, not that simple. I know it's too much to expect that everything will change at once, but I hope this crisis might at least help them take that first vital step forward. I imagine that many changes are happening now, all across Hoenn. I hope you'll be able to travel this world and see its richness with your own eyes, and revel in its newness in your own heart. But for the present, you may first wish to challenge the city's Pokemon Gym. There you'll find the very same Wallace who helped us so much waiting for you. He's strong, but the way you are now, you should be capable of battling him on an equal footing. And when you travel the world, you should try to use this. This flute is one of my favorite items. The Eon Flute. Is that for Latios, maybe? The Eon Flute is proof of the bond between you and your Latias. No matter how far you may be from one another, play that flute and Latias will surely fly straight to you. Then it can take to the sky, soaring above the land with you astride its back. Yes, just like when we first encountered Latios and Latias at Southern Island. So usually the Eon Flute is a event item you can only get through real-world events. So I guess in this game, they give it to you so you can actually capture both Latios and Latias. Very cool. People, Pokemon, nature itself. Our survival in this world depends on all of us living together in harmony. Okay, so the island I saw was this one here, not the gym. That makes sense. I feel I have just begun to understand that, and I'm wondering how the world will continue to change from this point on. It fills me with an inexplicable excitement. Owen, as you and your Pokemon live and grow in this changed world, I wonder what effect it will have on you. What will you think about? What ideals will you believe in? If we do get the chance to meet again, I hope you will be able to show me and my team the answers you found. Until then. Good to see you, Steven. And you too, May. Ooh. And it's finally just the two of us again. So I've got to say, thanks for everything you've done for our region, Owen. Yeah, and I just moved here. You know, I thought we were supposed to have set out from Little Root together, but you, Owen, it seems like you just keep getting further and further ahead of me. I even started to feel like you'd gone somewhere that I can't even reach. It's pretty lonely, you know? Not, what would you think if I really said something like that? Hee hee. Anyway, you did something really amazing today, so try to take it easy for a while. See you later. Alright, well, I imagine even splicing these together, it'll still be a pretty long episode, so I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here. When we come back, what I'll probably do is, same thing we kind of did at the Moss Deep Gym, we'll challenge the Sutopolis Gym, but we'll kind of see, how high their levels are. Actually, I might even explore the city first, I'll have to think about that one. But if it seems like they're going to be pretty tough, then maybe we'll do a little bit of training and some more exploration. Otherwise, we might take on Wallace and then do some other things before the Pokemon League. So either way, we have a lot of exciting stuff still to do before we even think about challenging the Pokemon League. So I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you all for watching and for joining us in our legendary adventure. And on behalf of me and my team, we hope to see you all soon.